Hi there, my name's Rob Sherman, and this is my third poem and final poem for 100 Poems in 100 Days, run by Mark Ruddock. I'd just like to say thank you very much for letting me perform, Mark. It's been really good fun. It's a really good initiative, and I really hope something comes of it for both you and all the poets. I've really enjoyed it. This is my last one. It's quite an old one. I had it performed at the Voice Cafe in Plymouth. And it's called Oberon, and I need to look at the screen again. But thank you for watching my poems, and check out my music and stuff like that, and see if you like it. Okay. It's called Oberon. I saw Oberon, king of the fairies, running in the slip and flow of a pixie shoal, beating bright tin to keep the light of his people in, tripping ley lines like motorway services and bundling endless rustling wings into cider jars and stores of paraffin. He glimpsed a sultry psychonaut, Venetian snares on his jukebox and acid bubbles in his thought, eyes like cake, sponged and bleeding jam and a mace, and hood pulled up to assassinate acorns in a crowd of oak trees. He called to his mates and tightened the screws in his knees, and Oberon, pale death of the Fomorians, last regent of the never there, pulled and sloped into fell and scream wherever he could hide his last glowing gods, soiled dukes and slow-skinned clods. His beauty was noticed by a satellite, one fleeting flash of druid light, and then was gone, chewed by the teeth and tongue of night. Imagination fell with him, and all through England hearts began to trim back the excess that wasn't now necessary to keep the blood pumping or the wine-glassy grin. Now we build roads instead of libraries, joining up places, always crossing the divide, leaving nowhere for dreams to hide or nightmares to grow and poison our sleep. For now we know that deep inside every person there is no core. The heart is off-centre, and every atom has a flaw, an empty space, two ingredients in a recipe that constitutes a race built from quarries and that tastes, well, bland. We penetrate space, yet cannot go there. We know that there is beauty, but call it gas clouds. We know that the vacuum is truly empty, and that life won't find a way. It will do what it's told, or there will come a day when the food will change colour or the sun may move, not through poetic power but more likely gravitational pull, and our cities will become home to cats the size of sofas eating stray dogs with no sense of artistic irony. We seek to instruct and not create. All that has gone before must be taught before any new ideas can be allowed to take place. And anyone with an imagination is now a Saracen or a false prophet teaching his subjects false hope with no notions of profit. All must be reused, recycled, distributed anew. Knowledge has become a farm, distributed amongst firstborn sons, broken up until anyone with a fact or a grimoire can say his quest is truly done. But the dragon never dies, and the princess has facial hair, and the frog is just a frog, and Camelot was never there. It's what Arthur dreamed of when he hugged stick-thin Guinevere, after all the best battles had been fought in the highest tower of Gatwick Airport. So when Oberon fell, the fair folk faded, and the brains of the world tarnished one more grade, so that we strut through streets with heads of iron, pig iron no one's buying, and the potential of the teenage brain faded too. Wait, shit, I forgot what I was saying. Thanks very much for listening, and yeah, enjoy next, whoever's on next, and all the way up to day 100. Thank you very much. I've been Rob Sherman.